Good afternoon and welcome back to Let's Talk. So I am sure most of you, if not all, are aware of the Tamara Geddes story. So according to the news, on June 19th, about 8 p.m., this wonderful mother of a 10-year-old was in her bedroom in their home in Trelawney when intruder entered into the home through an unlocked door. During the break-in, he robbed her 2 cell phones and $16,000. It was alleged that he demanded sexual favors but got rejected. He shot her execution style and left her to die. She was later taken to the Falmouth Hospital where she later died. Investigation was later carried out on 5 individuals that allegedly plotted this young lady's demise. Now, we can't get into too much details as this is still under investigation. But her sister, 39-year-old Nadine Geddes, spoke well of her deceased sister. But allegedly, it was said that she's involved. She's the one that masterminded the whole thing. This really touched my heart. This really pains my heart. It really does. To know that you can't trust no one these days. You can't even trust loved ones. This is her sister that was allegedly plotted with others to bring disaster to her sister. This was shocking to me. I don't understand why or how she didn't hear anything. As loud as a gunshot would be, you think she would hear. You think she would have heard something. Wow. Unless there was a silencer, which I don't know if we have those in Jamaica. I really don't know. But that's just really puzzled me as to why the sister, Nadine, didn't hear anything at all. That's really strange. This is deep. This is sad. And I am sure a lot of people are cut up about this. Most of us probably don't even want to trust family members anymore. This is sad. She's gone, leaving her 10-year-old daughter. How sad is that? If this is true, I can only imagine that this sister was planning this a very long time. This is very sad. This is your sister. It was said that it could have been over land or maybe plain jealousy. You know, this is just crazy. Now, to be frank, a lot of us can attest to this. We can attest that many of us don't come or have, good family. We may not come from good family background. And so we feel the hands of them, the wrath of them. We go through it. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you do, what you do, when you do it. It's never enough. People will run you over for what is yours. They will mess you up for what is yours. It doesn't really matter to them. Greed is a big thing. Jealousy on top of greed is never good. No matter the good you do for them, never underestimate another person's greed. Now, a 10-year-old is traumatized, motherless, distraught, all because of another person's greed. Jealousy can eat you up from the inside out. I am dumbstruck. Such a wicked act. Family like this, you don't need enemies around you. Sometimes family can be your worst enemy. The arms of the flesh will fail you. You dare not trust your own. And that's a fact. Now, could this be jealousy? Would this just be jealousy? All because of jealous? Why? Why would your sister be so jealous of you? Was she getting all the attention? Was she getting all the attention? She just couldn't take it no more? What is it? I would have loved to know. Because so many, loved ones, family members lost their lives because of other family members just being plain petty and jealous of what somebody may work hard for. So hard. So, was this jealousy? Was it all because of jealousy? Was she getting all the attention? What was it? I would love to know. Now, I want to say this clearly. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to check who we have in our lives, in our surroundings, in our homes, family members or not, friends, whoever it is, the so-called friends. We have to wake up and check who we have in our surroundings, whether it's family or friends. The devil is a liar and the devil is out prowling. Evil people are among us every day, and sometimes because of friends or we fail to see the signs. We fail. But evil people are among us, and we need to identify them and walk wide, stay far. Stay far. It's hard, but we're going to have to walk wide and identify them and just continue to stay blessed, because if we cannot allow this, we can't turn a blind eye to when somebody be jealous or plain petty of what you work so hard for. And it's sad, but in most families they can attest to this. Families out there can attest to things happen to them from other family members that just plain petty and just jealous. That's the greatest in the book, is jealousy from another person. It could be your auntie or your uncle or your sister, in this case a sister. Seriously, she's heartless. If this is true, she's heartless. If this is true, she's heartless. That is real evil. That is real evil. The Bible tells us that humans' heart are deceitful. Our hearts are deceitful and desperately wicked. We don't know each other's heart. We can't see it. We cannot see it. And so our hearts are deceitful and desperately wicked. That's a good example of the Bible. The Bible just explains it all, I doubt people can afford silencer in Jamaica, so I don't understand how that sister did not hear anything. It's just that part just puzzled me so much, because of the fact that you can be in a house and something like that, as loud as that, and nobody hears anything. That just don't go well with me. It don't sit well with me. I think it just bothers the core of me, because I don't believe that you could be in a home where something as loud as that go off and you don't hear anything. It's not plausible. It doesn't sound well. It just don't sound plausible to me. This is not just a Jamaican thing. This kind of envy, and it happened all over the world. That's one of the greatest in the book of all is envy. Greed and jealousy is one of the greatest. So this is not just in Jamaica. It's a thing. It happened all over the world. It's not just a Jamaica thing. It's not. In most family, you may have one that is a little bit more reserved, a little bit probably more prettier, the one that doesn't boast, the one that doesn't hype, the one that's just humble, the one that work hard, the one that doesn't care about attention, the one that just always works so hard for whatever they want. They strive so hard to achieve whatever they want in life, and just down to earth and just genuine. And in most family you'll find one of those. In typical family you'll find one of those that just don't care about anything except in any hype, except just try to work hard and just loving and just caring and just heartwarming. And sometimes those are the ones that suffer the most. I also think we have to bear in mind that it doesn't really matter whether you're darker or you're lighter. It doesn't mean that you're more beautiful than the other or whatever. Sometimes it just has to do, it could be a whole barrage of things. It could be that you're outgoing, your personality is just, your personality is so big, you got a smiley face, nothing bother you that much. You don't let your problems, put it out there for other people to see. You just have a way of dealing with things different than other people. It could be a whole bunch of things. It doesn't matter whether you're darker or lighter. It doesn't mean that you're more beautiful. People are beautiful in their own way, and some people are just ugly from the inside out, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why they said God don't like ugly. Friends, keep in mind that it's those that are close to us at times. I will repeat myself. At times, it's those that are close to us we have to look out for. Not all family members are true, and not all family members love you for who you are. Not all family members are meant to be family. Some of them you just have to keep far. You just have to keep them far away from you. Unfortunately, it is what it is, and it's very fortunate. But sometimes there's not much you can do for your peace of mind, for your safety. Don't be afraid to isolate yourself from evil family members or family members that are meant to harm you. You have to do what's necessary, whatever necessary to keep yourself safe and your kids, and you just have to. If they hate on you or show you signs of them not respecting who you are as a person, and just like to take whatever you have but not you, then you need to move on. Right now we can only use this as a lesson. We can make this be a lesson to all of us, because of jealousy or thinking can be overshadowed by hate. But God is not sleeping. Jealousy is an incurable disease that some of us, we were born with it. Jealousy is an incurable disease that some of us are born with it. It will infect the mind. It will take you places that you can never come back from. Just imagine your family member with thinking like that. Love is the only cure, and a lot of us are lack it. I pray for the little girl. I pray that she gets some counseling. I pray that she removed from that aunt and never go back around her. I pray for good guidance and protection for that little girl. That is my prayers for that little girl.